So, as many of you know, GVK had some major leaks the other night, and in it, we finally got a full image, perfectly clear, no questions about it. We finally can perfectly got a HD image of King Kong's axe in GVK. Now that we've finally seen this, a lot of people have been speculating, and it's really interesting that this, in fact, is Godzilla's dorsal plate on this axe. So, if that's the case, how was this axe made, and how did Kong even manage to get, one of Godzilla's dorsal plates? Now, something interesting about this axe, so you guys know, real quick, for anyone who hasn't seen it, the handle, I originally thought was just going to be a big tree, but after looking over it in discussion, it looks like the handle is going to be a bone of another Titan, possibly Behemoth, possibly, because all the Titans are moving to Skull Island, possibly Camazotz. Maybe he gets the bone from Camazotz in the comic book. But, out of the way, it looks like it's going to be that. And then he takes Godzilla's dorsal plate and just shoves it through the top of the bone. Now he has an axe. So I'm going with the handle being a bone, by the way. But, so if this is actually the case that the plate is broken, we can look at it and just be like, the way it is the axe is blue. It's like silver, but then there's a blue outline kind of thing on it. There's blue coloring on it, which is really interesting. But then the shape of it doesn't look like a normal stone. It has 4, maybe 5 ridges on one side, and the other side is 2. Definitely looks like it could be one of Godzilla's dorsal plates. I don't know if it'll be one of the major big ones, but it definitely looks like it could be one of them. So, how exactly did Kong get this? And is it even can you even think that's what it is? Well, yes, I think you can. In fact, there is a concept art from the Toy Fair that shows Godzilla with more Millennium-like spikes. Could be possible that he's going to lose a spike in this movie, and spikes are going to shift over. If that's the case, I don't know. But, especially with sources saying that he keeps King of the Monsters spikes throughout the movie, and the toys showing that he never has anything other than the King of the Monsters spikes. But it's just a little interesting theory. But how exactly did Kong get this spike? Well, it's probably likely that he did get it off somehow. He ripped it off. In case you don't know, Godzilla's spikes, we've seen them break almost up to 3 times in the Monsterverse now. The first time was in the Godzilla 2014 novelization. Whether how canon that is or not, usually a lot of those are soft canon though. Especially the King of the Monsters one, which Michael has basically confirmed as canon, but there's still some stuff that's contrary in it, so it's soft canon. So, basically with the 2014 one, the Mutos were able to rip off some of his dorsal plates, from what I remember, just with their claws. They were able to rip off some of his dorsal plates. And the Aftershock novelization, the Muto's scream was enough to just he had a sonic roar attack that was able to blow all of his dorsal plates off, basically. And then King of the Monster, his fall from the stratosphere field seemed to break his spikes to the point where Ghidorah was able to move them casually when he was wrapping them up. But none of them came off. But with all that said, would Kong have the strength to? I think it would just be something interesting. I don't know how they would present that, but it wouldn't be the first time they ripped his spikes off. Maybe during the aircraft carrier battle, Kong might take some heavy damage, but in the process, he's able to get a hold of one of Godzilla's spikes and just somehow manage to get one off, or Godzilla just loses one. I mean, I know I might be completely wrong here, so don't take this as as fact, but I think I heard once that Michael did say that the spikes are kind of like antlers, and he does shed them to grow new ones. So if that is true, and I'm not completely making that up, and I'm actually I don't remember if he said that, but I could have swore there was something about the spikes being compared to hammers. Godzilla could have possibly shed one of his dorsal plates too, and Kong found it somewhere on his way to, which would be kind of weird that if it's something that, now if he shed it like in this movie, it would make sense, but if it was one of his old spikes, I don't know. Why would he need an axe, though, made of Godzilla's dorsal plate? Well, it's very unlikely stone or metal would do the trick to hurt Godzilla, and would probably just kind of break off of him, if anything. So, something made of Godzilla himself might be able to do the trick. One of Godzilla's dorsal plates, and from what we know, this axe is supposed to be able to do a lot of damage to Godzilla, and it's supposed to be special. So yes, I could definitely see this axe being Godzilla's dorsal plate shoved through the bone of a Titan. So what do you guys think of this? Let me know your comments down, or let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. What do you guys think? Do you guys think this is logical? You know, how do you guys think he got the axe in general? Do you think the axe is Godzilla's dorsal plate and maybe another Titan's bone? If so, how did he manage to get both? What do you guys think? I want to hear your guys' thoughts down in the comments below. Speculation. It would be a really fun discussion to talk about, and let's see what you guys have to say. If you did enjoy, as always, please share, subscribe, hit that notification bell to get all future notifications for future uploads. Thank you all for watching, and we have a lot to cover over the next few days. Hope you guys enjoy. Bye-bye.